It's a bit windy, isn't it?
A bit.
Me and Dave are just over with the packer. Got another day's baling. We're out in the field, so we've got to fuel and blow everything off in the field this time. Davo's going to blow everything off. I'll get her all greased up. This one's not too bad, just the knotters to get around. There's 5 on the knotters. They're a bit of a pain to do, and up round the back end. We'll just give everything a quick shot while we're here. Obviously you've got to have got a stringer up. We'll put them in there for Linda. Linda likes to tie them. I will let her do them. But yeah, that's where the string goes. She's got some spares in there as well, just in case. You never know. Just little springs and little bolts and whatnot. You know, it's all comes in handy as well. Fuel going in. I love this setup. The old fuel bowser is just brilliant. Anyway, we're going to go and grab the baler in a minute. Baler's just here as well. We'll get that blown off and have a little look around that. Make sure it's all going. Linda always brushes it off, so there's never much to do, but I can see there's up in the knotter there. We'll have a closer look at this in a minute. There's a load of string and stuff built up in there, so we'll get that brought forward, and we will we'll clean that out, because that will plague her forevermore. So anyway, Dave will get her all blown off. He'll get round the knotters. I'll just show him this. There is a stand for this, like that. I imagine those aren't helping much. What have we got in here? Oh, okay, not too bad, they're just built up. Just the tails building up where it cuts them. They actually don't look too bad. They will work. But while we're up here, we'll cut those out, as they will get tangled in something. Bloody hell, do with a sharper knife. That is blunt as a... Now. Reset the counter. That in a minute. Everything I open, Dave, you can blow. You can blow everything on this thing. Look at that. I wonder where that gone. Might need that. I thought to myself that I'd put that on. Usually run it over. You always put the nozzle back, then you turn the pump off, and then you forget. We'll put that on there, eh? I'll just move that accent out of the way before you start blowing. I've got to get up on top and lift this thing down to you, mate. Look here, look. Made a little modification there, look. that clip kept falling out. I did tell them about it, but it went in one year and out the other. They should have put us a new thing on there, but they didn't. Yeah. So we put that on there, that'll hold it in. I've just wound it in, Dave, so it don't keep messing you about. These are just on wing nuts. You'll see it when you put it back on, or when we get it back up here. I'll show you. Put those in your pocket, don't lose them. It's awkward, this thing. Did you enjoy that? Dusty. Carnage, this bloody thing. It was all sparkling 2 days ago, and it just looks like this again straight away. What string have we got then? Oh sweet, we've got some strings to do as well. You've got to get in everywhere. You end up shifting it and then shifting it again. You just got to keep going around it. You alright, buddy? Good man. It's always the bit people don't ever see is. Anyway, David's done the filters and the rads on this thing. And that can now go off. Right, grease up on here. And you do not want to be stood anywhere near that. David's got a face mask on, and yeah, it's absolutely carnage. But David will get round that. And just give everything a good shot of grease here. Do not forget this platform, otherwise you will regret it. It'll bend everything, because obviously this all comes down, hits on the floor. Markson sent us these little, basically they're steps. They go in this back carriage. How do they go? Hook over, that's it. Like that, one there, one here. Whoops. Now we've got a way up there. There's a few around the top. While we're up there, we'll have a look at the modification they put in. I always, yeah, it's not a huge platform up there, but at least you can climb up pretty safe now without a ladder. Like that. And now we're up. And while we're up here, we can have a look at the so the modification is this part here, and all it is a bit of bar. And if we get our heads somewhere here, it pushes the string down and just tensions the string from the back side of the pack, and it just evens up all the pressure along the I hope you can see that all right. Might not be very clear, but it's up there. It just bolts on with a U. Didn't take long to put in at all, but it's just, all it does is evens up the tension on the strings across the whole pack. We never really noticed a big problem with it anyway, but when we put it in, it was noticeable that the strings are all even tension now across. Yeah, so it, as the pack, the bundle comes up, and on the last one it pushes it up into there, which pushes the string down into between the pack. and you get an even tension on string. Simple as that. So it's a nice little modification. Yeah, get in contact with Steve at Arkinson. He'll probably be able to sort you out one if you're having knotter issues. Apparently some people are having knotter issues, and that's been the fix for that as well. We don't see that many knotter issues. We see one or two. Apart from that, it was a nice little modification, really, you know, cheap and easy to do. Nothing needs a lot, only needs a tiny bit. One on the back side here. Would have been nice if they put that facing us. There's another one, sneaky one that you can't see. Where is it? Down here, on the ram of the splitter. Goes down and then pins back in like that, and that keeps it all from moving. Lovely jubbly. Right, now the knotters and the pusher, and we've got to lift the we've got some underneath on some of the bearings under there, so we've got to lift that up to get access to those. Oh, and I've forgotten my steps. Do not forget your steps. They just go back in the box like that. They're nice, but I know at some point we'll forget them as well. It's just the way it is. One in there. Another one down there. Linda's got a box of goodies: springs, spanners, bolts, loads of different little spares. She's got some solenoids, some of the photocells, and yeah, she'll tie her strings herself. She doesn't like anyone touching her strings, so we let Linda do that. I just tell her that I haven't tied them, and she will sort that out. And then if she has problems, it's her own fault. Okay, right, you always get filthy doing this job, but it's always the last thing to finish, and you never, you know, it's always late at night, and it's just the way it is. So it ends up always being a morning job. Anyway, there's some greases round to the pusher here. Where are we? One there. One there. This thing's going every day, so you want to do that. You want to grease that every day. Anything that's moving all the time, you want to just a shot of greasing, even if it's not a lot. I don't know why that one ain't got a greaser, but it hasn't. And there's no greasers on those two either. That's interesting. Right, and then every knotter has 5 greasers on it. There's one there, and you've got to find them all, and they can be a pain in the butt. And I'm going to have to get Dave to come back in here with the lance, because that ain't good enough. They got to be clean. Anyway, we'll get that sorted. Right, we're going to do a quick grease up round the baler. Daisy was complaining of an issue with the left hand side knotter, so we will have a little look at that. We'll pull that up in a minute and just see if there's anything we can see. It's usually on the bill hook where you have a problem, and I don't see nothing too much wrong with that. Could have been just a build up. If you get a big build up, because the hay's so fine, the fines just get built up, and I noticed it was completely built up. While that grease point is there, I'm going to get on that. Anyway, PTOs are simple. They all come apart from here. There's a little clip around there. The clip just comes out. Sometimes you can get on them if they're in the right spot. You can get on them if they happen to fall, and then other times you can't. It's just, I find it's just quicker to pull the guards back and do them that way. We've got one grease point on the flywheel, the gearbox, and one on the flywheel itself. We've done this one here on the chain, on that sprocket. There's the needles. There's the star wheel. This measures your length of bail. So as the bail gets pushed out, this is turning, which then turns this mechanism, and then when it gets to this divot here, it sets off the mechanism which ties the knots. We've got the knots themselves. We've got a self lube kit on this thing, so you just give it 5 pumps. We'll do that now because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we should be able to see in places some grease coming out of certain points. Yep, here it is. Someone's ringing me now, really annoying because I am covered in grease. Okay, Farmer has adjusted these wedges a little bit. They're actually doing something now, I can feel. we had them tucked in a little bit, but they weren't doing anything at all. And I noticed our bales were a little bit different to Cole's, and I'm pretty sure that's all it was. We also last year took out some wedges that fit in here, but Farmer's put those in. They are doing something now, so that's good. That's going to make a massive difference. Just puts a bit of side pressure on the bale. You can put as much pressure on you as you like, but you want to do it from all angles. The top one is hydraulically done. That's done on the pressure button, pressure screw. Anyway, there's one here for the these are, what are these for? The knotters. Yep, the other side of the knotters. There's one each end of that, I believe. One on the bottom there, one on the holder there for the knotters. Then we've got 4 or 5 different chains. We've got one chain here, we've got another one tucked in behind there. You've got a big chain in here. This is your main chain. You've got a chain under here. This carries the motion to the reel, and then you've got a chain the other side as well. They've all got to be oiled, so we'll do that. I'll get this thing greased up. There's 2 big ones on the plunger, and for anyone who's interested, it's got a counterweight on the bit on this baler. It's got a counterweight, so it just reduces that rocking sensation in the baler, and it's noticeable. It's nice. There's 2 in here. There's one on this bearing, and there's one on the end there. So we might have to wind that round to get that in position, but that'll be fine. It's got a fan on the knotters. That blows all the material off the knotters, keeps the knotters clean. And anyway, we shall have a little look around here. I don't think there's anything obviously wrong. She said it was the left hand one, so we'll see. But right, anyway, I'm going to grease up and then I'll show you all in the chains, and then that'll do. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're about halfway there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go on. How much more? Keep going. It's coming up now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And oh, lovely job right there. Might just give it one more. Lovely. Thank you. Can you pass me up the cover? Awkward this thing, isn't it? Where does everything... Okay. Have you got the butterfly nuts? Thank you, David. You kept it all safe, didn't you? Relatively simple upkeep on this thing. I'll get you to rev her up in a minute, Davo, and we'll put some oil on the chains, eh? Hey. peek under this knotter and make sure there's nothing going on. I could see something under here. What's going on under here? Okay, here we go. That was, maybe that was getting caught up in there. She's got her tied right. So whenever you're having knotter problems, you want to start from the start, really. You want to make sure everything is the same. And if you're not sure and you've only got one string on there, just copy it from the other side. But that will come off there in a second. We'll cut that off. Right, let's get our panels all shut up. And our oil put away. But you want to, yeah, if you're having knotter issues, you've got to start from the start, which is in here. Which straight away, I wouldn't have it running like that, but we'll change that. Jesus, dust. I have it running so it goes from this pack to this pack to this pack to this pack to this pack, and then you don't get any cables that are just, you see it's pulling all the way across from there. You could snag that in with it. You know, I don't think it does a lot, but we'll just change that a little bit. And that one goes there. That's how I have them. See that, Dave? I don't know if it makes a lot of difference or not, mate, but when if you've got a spool pulling from here and then it goes to this one here and then this one here, they pull across each other and it can cause you some problems. Oh, we're running out of battery, running out of space on the card, so probably leave it there anyway. The guys got started today. Just hasn't been the day for it. Just been start stop. Bit of drizzle comes through. The guys have got to stop for half an hour. Then it dry. You know, the sun comes out again for an hour, and then they're back going again. So it's just been, yeah, just one of them days. A bit slow. You know, we're hoping to clear both of these last two fields, but looks like, yeah, we're going to be here tomorrow as well. So it is what it is. The hay's still quite nice. You've still got that beautiful smell to it. Nothing's been soaked through wet. Just had a few drizzle spells come through, and just puts a hold on things, just holds everybody up. So anyway, Linda's going well, and they're back baling again now. It's 4 o'clock, so we'll see how we go. You know, they might get half of the next field done. Me and Dave are going to run the last few loads home. I got 500 on, Dave's got 530 on, and yeah, we'll get them home, put in the dry. And I think Farmer said he was going to unload them tomorrow, so, or Keithy might unload them back at the farm, don't know. It's been a funny old day today. Davo's just gone up for the last load. The farmer's just told him to knock it on the head because the yeah, it just keeps flurrying with rain up there, so nothing devastating, nothing going to hurt the hay, but yes, anyway, I'm going to try again tomorrow, finish that last field. It's not going to be mountains and mountains up there. It's a bit annoying because we were hoping to be out of there today. Anyway, just trying to back this trailer. Ford's running the fan at the moment. That is our haul from that black sheet onwards. That is our haul so far. It's been we've been haymaking since, I don't know, when did we start? Feels like a long old week for not a lot of not a lot of show for it, if you know what I mean. We've got a few round ones out there laid about. We've done a few round ones at the other farm as well, so got to take that in mind. But it's been a good week. We've had a good week of it. I think we've got a little bit more down that we're hoping to clear up. Not great quantities again. Yields are right down, and yeah, we'll just see what the weather does and whether we continue cutting a bit or not. Today I am just, you start feeling when you're haymaking, you get 5 or 6 nights in a row, long days, real long days. You know, we're 7:30 in and usually 9, half 9 home. So they're long old days, and then after 5 or 6 days you start feeling this weird haziness, like you're there but you're not there, and just I don't feel too bad, just starting to. So anyway, farmer said we can go home and have ale tonight. It's 5 o'clock, so that'll do. We'll pick it up tomorrow, we'll see what's going on. But yeah, it's been good. We've had a good spell. Everyone's everyone's been on top form, so we'll pick it up tomorrow onwards and see what goes on. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers.